Hey guys, what's up? I'm Rohit Khurana, host on Intellect Digest. And in the world of smartphones, Plus means an upgrade. This is the Lenovo A6000 Plus, which comes with a few upgrades. In this video, I'm going to tell you whether this phone is worth buying or not. I'll give you my review of the Lenovo A6000 Plus with everything that you need to know, and also tell you whether you should buy this one or not. I will also talk about what has changed compared to the Lenovo A6000 and whether this upgrade is worth the price that you are paying extra for Lenovo A6000 Plus over the A6000. I'll give you comprehensive tests including the display quality, audio playback quality, internet browsing experience, gaming benchmarks, and all that you need to know. Let's get started. I'll start with design and build of the phone, and this phone does not fail to impress us. It comes with a 5-inch display which is high definition and looks very beautiful. I'll come back to the display in the display test. On top of the display you have a front facing camera which is 2 megapixel. On the bottom you have 3 touch capacitive buttons which are sadly not backlit, so you will find it slightly difficult to use them in dark. On the right hand side you have the power or wake up key followed by the volume rocker key on top of it. On top of the phone you have 3.5mm audio port and a charging port which are standard. On the left hand side there is nothing, and on the bottom you have a primary microphone hole. The back is fairly clean and it comes with anti-fingerprint sort of surface. It is anti-slip as well. It is soft to touch. On the rear you get an 8 megapixel camera with LED flash, and there is secondary mic hole for noise cancellation, Lenovo branding, and you have dual speaker grills and Dolby branding here. It comes with Dolby digital surround sound software inbuilt. The back on the Lenovo A6000 Plus opens up and gives you access to the battery compartment, where you also get 2 SIM card slots. SIM 1 which is 4G capable, it can run 4G or 3G data, whereas SIM 2 is only 2G capable. There is a micro SD card for memory expansion. This phone comes with 16 GB of internal memory, and you can expand it by adding a micro SD card to it. In terms of box contents, with this phone you get a wall charger, you get a standard data cable, a screen protector which is bundled, and some documentation. There are no earphones bundled with the Lenovo A6000 Plus, whereas with the A6000 you got basic quality earphones. Now let's talk about one of the most important factors of a smartphone, which is the display and touch responsiveness. This display is 720p and is very bright, very beautiful, crisp, and very sharp. It gives you good color quality and looks very nice. Let me quickly give you a video playback test just to show you how well it does when it comes to playing videos on this phone. So when it comes to enjoying your favorite videos, movies on the Lenovo A6000 Plus, it is a very good phone and it is very immersive when it comes to display quality. And if you love music, this phone will not disappoint you again. It comes with Dolby digital surround software which will give you very good surround sound software, and it comes with 2 speakers which are fairly loud. Let me show you a sample. The speakers are placed at the bottom on the rear. Now let's talk about another important factor, which is the camera quality. The rear 8 megapixel camera here is very fast to focus and also supports touch to focus. It is taking good quality pictures. It also supports HDR, and there are many other modes that are supported by this camera. It's fast in taking pictures, and you get automatic mode, panorama mode, etc., which have been provided. Let me show you a front facing camera selfie sample as well. So let me click a picture of myself here. And you can see this is the front facing camera picture. Comes out with decent quality. I would not say very high, but this is a 2 megapixel camera only and takes good pictures and sufficient for occasional video conferencing or video calling. This is the rear facing camera picture that we have just taken, and looks slightly overexposed because of the lighting here and too many objects here. But the overall quality of picture is decent, and there is decent amount of detailing and clarity in the picture. Talking about the specifications and benchmarks, this phone is slightly different from the Lenovo A6000, and that is where the difference is. The A6000 Plus comes with same processor but twice as much RAM. This comes with 2 GB of RAM compared to 1 GB of RAM that you get in Lenovo A6000, and it also gets twice the internal memory. The extra RAM does help with the multitasking and smooth operations, whereas the extra internal memory will not help too much with the performance, but you can install more applications. However, this phone already allows you to install applications on the external SD card, so it will not be a problem. In terms of the benchmark scores that we get on the Antutu benchmark, we got a score of 20,500 on the A6000 Plus, whereas the score we got on the A6000 was 20,300, which is almost identical, very close. A margin of 1% is almost negligible. It comes with a Qualcomm Snapdragon 410 1.2 GHz 64-bit quad-core CPU. In terms of graphics performance as well, we get a decent score on Nina Mark II. But let's not waste time on numbers and play some games and see how well it performs when it comes to games like the Frontline Commando 2, which is fairly demanding when it comes to graphics. This phone is performing very well when it comes to gaming on this game. I'm very easily able to kill my targets. And look how fast it completed the mission. It's very easy to play this game on this phone. The GPU and CPU are both working very well. This is a relatively light game, and I'm playing this just to show you the color quality and touch responsiveness of the screen. And as you can see, it is playing very well. The colors are coming out to be very vibrant, and it's a pleasurable experience to play games on the Lenovo A6000 Plus. Let me also talk about the software and applications that you get on this phone. The software that runs on this phone is Android KitKat 4.4.4, which is basically not the best that you can get at this time, because Lollipop is already there on the likes of the Lenovo A7000, which is a successor of this phone. But you are still on KitKat on this phone. When it comes to pre-installed softwares, there's plenty of it, which include SyncIt, ShareIt, security applications, and there are also some tools which are pre-installed, which includes the Navigate app, UC web browser, Evernote, etc. So there are some extra applications and also some games which are pre-installed. So if you don't need those applications, you can easily uninstall them and get rid of them. About the internal memory, there are two things that I want to talk about. There is an upside, which is that you can install applications on the external storage. There is default write disk option right on top, which you can set to the external SD card when you have the SD card installed, which means that you have plenty of storage and you need not worry about running out of internal storage. But the downside is that it does not run USB OTG pen drive. The USB OTG support has not been provided on this phone, and even if you connect OTG cable or OTG pen drive, it is not detected simply. So there is no software support for USB OTG cables here. Let me also give you an internet browsing experience test, and we are opening our own website, which is intellectdigest.in, on the Chrome browser, which comes built in on this phone. Let's see how well it loads up and how well it renders the website. It is an image heavy website and uses a lot of graphics. And the loading is complete. The scrolling is smooth, text is legible, and the display is giving very sharp and nice colors. And you can see how well it performs. Summing up my review of the Lenovo A6000 Plus, I find this to be a worthy upgrade over the Lenovo A6000. So if you are contemplating to pick one between the A6000 and A6000 Plus, I would recommend you to go for A6000 Plus, as the extra RAM will give you better multitasking support and extra internal memory will give you more storage. Talking about the overall impressions of the phone, it is a well-built phone, looks very nice and comes with a very good battery life. The battery is very optimized with the Snapdragon 410, which is an efficient chip. It will give you 1 to 2 days depending on how aggressively you use your phone. In terms of display quality, it is very pleasing. In terms of audio quality, it is also very well sorted. In terms of rear camera, it is slightly low on performance when it comes to low light photography, but we do not mind because this phone is very aggressively priced, so the camera quality is justified. In terms of performance, gaming and features, it is well loaded. However, the only downside is that it does not get lollipop as yet. If you can ignore that, it is a very good purchase. For if you want to get one for yourself, you can pick up one from the description section. I'm leaving a direct link to the best buy price. This is all we have on this video. If you enjoyed watching our review, don't forget to give us a thumbs up by pressing the like button below. And for more such videos, make sure you hit the red subscribe button. This is your host Rohit Khurana signing off. Thanks for watching.